What's up? Hello. Welcome to our Sunday stream. As you can see, we have a very grassy stream today. Okay, it is Sunday. We are chilling. Hopefully that calmed you down. Tell me, how did you like our new intro? Tell me more. Right, based on that, we will decide what kind of intros we want to do in the future. Yeah. You know why I did that? I was just thinking, we have a lot of metaverse intros. Why not have some real world intros as well? What you just saw, that was some grass, bro. That's it. It was just some grass. Okay? Let's get started. Anirudh, you are the first commenter, bro. What's up? What's up, Murli? What's up, Na? What's up, Rahul? What's up, Akshit? Murli, second in class today. Not class, second in the session today. What's up, Shubham? What's up, Sankarshan? What's up, Osama? What's up, Raj? What's up, Jeremy? What's up, everybody? What's up, Rohit, Ajinkya, Viren, Akash, Harsh? Bros, damn good, bro. Damn good. Today is gonna be a chill stream because, as you know, it is a Sunday and it's a bit of a tradition now for all bro streams, especially the Sunday ones. We just chill out, right? It's either Sunday Sangeet or it's just, general Sunday calm vibes. We're not really trying to learn too much today. We're just trying to come here, listen to some music, look at some ghas move in the wind, right? And then, of course, chill with the bros in the comments. I was just out. So that video that you saw, I literally recorded it 1 hour back. 1 hour? 1.5 hour or 2 hours back. I just recorded that. I was like, yo, I think this will be cool on stream. Folks, we have a bunch of stuff that's happened today. Speaking of metaverses, the bro metaverse, dude, there's so much happening. It feels like we need a dedicated news channel just to document what's happening in the bro metaverse because there's just so much. A lot of stuff happened. Let's look at it. We had a very action-packed week. Let's do a small, quick review of our week. Of course, 7 days in a week, 7 videos. However, we've started here, so it's been nearly 2 weeks now. Today is day 18 of streams, right? We started with the Genesis stream on April 1st. And we've been doing streams ever since. Another thing you might have noticed, right? We've been experimenting a lot, but we have recently started clips. So like this one, what is the bro community, right? You can actually now, if you haven't, for example, watched all of these and you're like, fuck, I now have this backlog of content. You don't have to watch it. You can just watch the smaller clips. Like this one here. What is bro? Or this one, Abhinav Sonipat experience, bro. Don't you want to know about my Sonipat experience? We have Prakhar as well as Vinamra in this as well. Shatir. So that'll be cool. So we have more clips coming out. But other than that, this was also action-packed because, dude, remember just earlier this week we were talking about Murad Park? It feels like it's been a month since this happened, bro, this Murad Park stuff, right? Since then, literally in the last week alone, right? Let's assume we started here. We started with the creative process. This was our chill stream. I think this was the Sunday key stream. Monday, bro, what a fucking start. We jumped into the fungibles with Murad Park. We talked about NFTs. Day 2, we spoke more about NFTs, right? We actually bought a cube on stream. Bro, there was no stopping us. 3 days ago, how to start a new country, Balaji Srinivasan explained. And let me talk about this one for a sec. Amazing stream. I really enjoyed it. However, dude, this is unreal. Okay, this is insane. We were dissecting, reviewing, talking about, all of us in the chat, South Sudan. We were talking about, Brakhar was in the chat. We were talking about this article by Balaji Srinivasan where he's talking about how to start a new country. And now, this same article, look what I see here, bros. Okay. Bonus best video reviews. We receive some quality video reviews. Here's some good ones. So we've officially been featured on 1729. This, as far as I know, is the first first time Balaji has acknowledged, bro. Right? We're bro, don't say simping for Balaji. That's fucked up. But it's cool, bro. It just goes to show that people have started noticing we have a really nice community here. People have really started noticing this because so far it has sort of felt like the side thing. It sort of felt like, oh, there's this niche thing, NFTs, crypto, whatever. But now suddenly it's coming to the mainstream, right? And we are actually a part of that. We're bringing this. So more and more people are going to be like, hey, if we want to learn more about cryptos, NFTs, who are the good folks in the space, right? How do I find other people who are also interested? And we have the opportunity to do that. Notice I say opportunity. We haven't already done it, which is, dude, it's only day 18. What happens in 18 days? It's hardly anything. So we're just getting started, okay? A lot more to come. The point is, we've just started talking to Balaji now, right? I was in the DMs with him. So we will have more collaborations like this. I will also say this for those of you who are on the Discord. Let me know if there's somebody out there who we should be speaking to. Let me know if there's somebody who would be a good vibe match, a vibe fit. We should definitely get them on board, talk more about it. Let me know on the Discord, let me know on Twitter, wherever else. So, I think let me know when we're back, bro. Let me know when we're back, okay? It is definitely buffering. But in the meanwhile, we're going to browse crypto Twitter. We're going to browse crypto Twitter. Let's jump into crypto Twitter. This was really good, bro. I'm glad we're now featured here. Just the start. Speaking of pseudonymity, which is speaking of identity and being anonymous on the internet, Balaji had this other thing which he spoke about earlier today. And he was talking about this one example. Yo, okay, check this shit out, bro. This is so crazy. A popular Japanese biker, Azus Agaya Koyuki, turns out to be a 50-year-old man using Face app. But yo, this is so fucking real. We talk about, when we talk about virtual avatars and we're like, yo, metaverse, we talk about people like Lil Miquela. Right? We talk about people like Lil Miquela because she sort of is one of the, let's say, early movers in the space. Lil Miquela and Brud, the company that runs this. For those of you who don't know, this might either be weird for you or it might be a cultural shock. But this is Brud's website. Right, this is Brud's website, brud.fyi. Their website is literally a Google Doc. I have seen the previous version of the website as well, which talked about what exactly they're doing with Lil Miquela. But anyways, we think of Lil Miquela when we think of virtual influencers. What exactly are virtual influencers? I said this is going to be a chill stream, but I'm getting pulled in. Okay, let's go to Instagram. Let's look for Lil Miquela. Lil Miquela, I'm sure most of you know who Lil Miquela is. If not, she is a character, bro. She's a character. Brud, the founder of Brud, I forgot his name. I think his username is what.cd. When they talk about Lil Miquela, what they say is, hey, who said an influencer needs to be real? Who said that? Right? It's just that that's the default we live in today. However, things can be different. In the same way that Mario or Mickey Mouse, they're not real, but dude, they're in the real world. People have a connection to Mickey Mouse. There are all of these, you have parks, you have Disney parks, right? You have these Disney movies, you have the entire Disney cinematic universe. Now Mickey Mouse, of course he's not real, but he's real to a lot of people, bro. Like, in the end, Mickey is a character with his set of stories. Similarly, what they are saying is we're going to have virtual influencers in the future, similar to this little Miquela. A lot of people who see this are actually not able to tell that she's, I mean, a lot of you actually might think she's real. She's seems real, but slightly, uncanny valley. But anyways, dude, speaking of virtual influencers, another thing I want to show you. Let's show you a few more. Let's talk about a few more. A lot of you are like Digital Maya. Bro, where do you think Digital Maya came from? Lil Miquela walked so Digital Maya could run. Of course, I will say this. It's not that Digital Maya is a ripoff or anything. What Varun is doing is something that's totally different, which is the concept is very similar, that of a virtual influencer. However, the way Varun has rigged it up is with facial recognition, he can talk through the character, and the character, for example, can live stream and do this kind of stuff. So it is definitely different, although it's a very similar concept. Another one that I really, really like, bro. This is, dude, forget Lil Miquela. This other dude, he is insane. BLAWKO, bro. BLAWKO is the lesser known underdog virtual influencer, also by Brud, right? BLAWKO has just 5k subscribers on YouTube, but BLAWKO is funny as shit, bro. He is so funny. Okay, let's look at his Instagram. How much has BLAWKO grown? 154k followers, right? So a lot. I think when I followed it was just like 2,000 or something. Mirror, bro. Fucking mirror image. Anyways, BLAWKO is funny as shit. Okay, I'm not sure BLAWKO is active right now, right? Last video was posted 2 years ago. But dude, BLAWKO is amazing. These videos are hilarious. I'm gonna show you one, okay? I'm gonna play a little bit of this. We'll do a little bit of a reaction to BLAWKO. Let's talk about how to survive high school. Let's talk about how to survive high school. Okay. This is gonna be really fun, dude. If you guys haven't watched this, your life is about to change, dude. Okay. Okay, I shouldn't hype it up so much also. But let's watch. Hopefully it doesn't lag.
What's up, guys? It's BLAWKO. I'm a robot, which means I never really got to go to high school. I'm pretty sure the First Amendment of the Constitution literally says if you're a robot, you can't go to high school, sit your fat ass at home, you'll distract the teachers. So saith some white dudes with wigs. Bleepboard. I'm not making that up. Google it. But what I did for you guys was download every movie, TV show, and song about high school into my brain. I just put a little phone charger on my butt. Boom, data. I put together this guide to high school that is perfect because of me being a robot. You already know what it is, but if you don't know what it is BLAWKO's Guide to High School.
Step 1. Have a cool name.
Every cool kid in every high school movie or show got a name like Corey or Stacy or Thanos. If your name sucks, change it immediately. Here are some cool ass names I've never seen before that would get you to the top of any school. Clarless, Devon Ray, Mad Ass Gascar, Boy Chicken, Chlamydia, Whip Nene Explosion, Steep, Anamorph, Baloney Pony, Jimmy Neutron, Gmail, Skull Candy, Zipper, Liquor License, The Poop Man Bitch. Damn, he sounds like a quarterback. Nadavius Scissorwater, Big Miquela, 18.
Doesn't it feel like
Chivalry,
this was made by a fucking AI?
Stingray, McStingray.
Doesn't even feel human. That's how amazing this content is.
Guys, high school already sucks, so get the stress of school just out of the way. The first step of cheating is learning how to read. If that's too much work, learn how to be a famous rapper. You can skip all of that. Every high school has the kid with no parents and an invisibility cloak. Find that shit, steal that shit, and then take a shit. Let your butt.
Okay, dude. I don't know if I should play the whole thing. Okay, but 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100 I'll just say this, bro. This is so fucking funny, bro. Yeah. So, bro, BLAWKO is insane. Okay. Bro wearing a mask before his school. 100%, dude. Nobody's seen BLAWKO's face 2 years ago, bro. How did BLAWKO, the AI virtual influencer, predict beep virus? Bro, it looks like a GTA character. mm, yeah, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thanos is KSI's room, bro. mm, it's hilarious, bro. Okay. Let's continue watching actually. I want to watch the rest of it. Let's continue watching. Yo, but before we continue watching, let me just quit Discord because I'm getting a hell of notifications. Okay. Discord has been quit. Let's go. Let's go into BLAWKO.
Let cheeks relax, knowing that you got the answers to every test right in your backpack. You've earned it, you sneaky little sneak, teehee. Smart kids are gonna let you cheat if you're nice to them. Give the smart kids lots of little fist bumps, being like, hey bro, you're in sicko mode. Or like, yo girl, you're in fucking sicko mode with that fucking test. They're gonna be so confused, they'll just be like, okay, yeah, the answer is 6. 3 times 2, I got you, fam. Cheat on tests, not on your girlfriend, unless you're dating a math test.
Step 3. Make school your bitch.
You gotta make high school your bitch. First night, take her out, buy her some chicken fingers, a soda, get in a couple fights, cheat on her, realize she completes you. She gonna call your parents, be like, oh, you in trouble, he's bad. Boom.
Step 4. Be hot.
If you're not being hot, you're doing something wrong. If you're ugly, just stay home. If you're hot, it's gonna make it way easier to cheat. You gotta make the decision early on. You gotta look in the mirror and say, look, you ugly bitch, get your shit together. Some schools, you gotta like sing, dance. Good luck if that's your school. That looks really corny and expensive. Obama was hot in high school, and that put him on the fast track to being the president and meeting Kobe, who is also hot. I'd fuck either one of them, and I didn't even go to high school. What I'm saying is, instead of going to high school, send me money. I'm in a bad situation.
Step 5.
Drink beer as soon as you get to high school. Day 1, orientation, you're reading the syllabus and chugging a fucking high life. And listen, I'm not here encouraging underage drinking. But everybody who drank beer in high school grew up to be tight as fuck. You're gonna have some cute kids at 17, live at home with your parents. You get to dress like you were in the army, but you don't actually have to kill anybody. Wife beaters, boots. You get to do meth. Drinking in high school puts you on the fast track to success. I'm kidding. Look, let me just say this. You can't argue that drinking in high school isn't cool. You can tell me it's bad, but you can't tell me it's not cool. Thank you for coming to my dead talk.
Thank you for coming to my dead talk. Yeah, yo. So here's the scene. Okay, gonna take a short break again. Dude, this is fucking crazy, right? It's like you assume digital influencers have to be these boring fuckers who are just like, or they're just models who are like modeling, they're like 3D models. But yo, it's all about the storytelling, right? Did you even for a sec stop to think what software was BLAWKO made in? No, bro, he's just an AI bruh. He's just our AI bruh, right? That is so fucking funny. Okay, let's continue watching this. Sick mode. Oh my god, dude. Okay, let's jump into this. Okay. Okay.
Step 6. Go with the crowd.
Just do what everyone else is doing. Don't try to be special. Don't be unique. Don't wear different shoes. Don't listen to different music. If you see a bunch of people dancing, bitch, learn how to dance. If you see a bunch of people running, fucking run. People
Not
are
bad
into
advice,
Pokemon,
though.
let them know. I jack off to Pikachu every night. If they like Rick and Morty, bring a pickle to prom. If kids are in the cars, get hit by a car. People will be like, yo, Brad got hit by a car. I love cars. Let's drink a beer with Brad. If kids are having sex, wear a condom all the time. Wear a condom everywhere, on your dick, hands, feet, face. You don't want your teeth getting pregnant because kids are coming in the water fountain.
What the fuck,
start
bro?
wearing makeup, go to the art studio, grab a bunch of paint, beat your face up. If girls in your class are getting boobs, it's time to go out and cop some titties. Kids are all into skateboarding. You don't have to learn how to skateboard. Just go home, jump off the roof, break your ankle, and tell everyone you did it skating. This also goes back to cheating. Are you fucking listening?
Step 7. Be woke.
High school's changed, guys. You gotta be woke now. Here's how to do it. Someone says something, you gotta get closer to it. They're killing the environment. Just be like, my dad is a tree. He fucked my mom, who was a squirrel, and we live under the sea. So, yeah. They'll be like, oh, it's okay if you're gay. At that point, you gotta have sex with everybody in your class to prove that you don't see gender, you only see cheeks. If someone's like, God is a woman, just be like, okay. The wokest thing you can do is wear pants so tight that you can't breathe. Fellas, it's time to kill all men. Don't use straws. Be like, last night I actually ate my fingers. Don't argue about anything. Everyone is right and everyone is wrong. Just be quiet and be really loud about it. Cancel everything. See a kid walking backwards, cancel. That's ableist. If class gets canceled, cancel. Deprive me of my education because of a little fucking snow. Fire drill, why are we anti-fire? That's fucked up. Take fire to the prom. Get fire pregnant. That's how woke you gotta be. Wow, guys, we learned so much about how to get through high school. I know you guys are gonna go out and treat both you and the others around you with respect. High school can be scary, but just remember, BLAWKO is just a phone call away. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe, like my video, let's get it. It's every day, bro. I have no sense of what year it is.
Every day, bro.
BLAWKO out.
Yo.
You gotta take all the classes: horse story, anglet, snakes,
BLAWKO OP.
allergy, bro.
Really quick.
Guy yum class,
quick.
so you don't get chubby. It's a lot of work.
Real quick, okay. BLAWKO OP, bro. What the fuck, bro? BLAWKO is OG. So, folks, the good news is that there's a lot more where that came from. So while BLAWKO is not currently active, the point is BLAWKO is run by a company called Brud. Brud, they want to be the new Disney. That's my impression, at least. So they might have Lil Miquela today, who is their biggest character. Right, Lil Miquela is way bigger. She's at 3 million, 3 million followers. Right, so they will at some point bring BLAWKO back. Right, that should be a hashtag, bro. Bring BLAWKO back, and we should tag the CEO of Brud. There's a bunch of videos. It was 2 years ago, but there's a bunch of them here. Very interestingly, another thing I want to talk about that's related to this. Bro, I can't stop laughing. Another video I want to talk about. This actually ties in very well with the very first video that we made on this channel. How immersive can gaming get with Varun Maya? And in this video, basically the conclusion that we reached was that, dude, people are too focused. Right, I'll say this. People are too focused on, bro, I'm a 3D designer. I need to go super deep into the thing, right? My textures are off. Bro, did you even think about BLAWKO's textures when you were watching that video? Did you even think about, dude, was he rendered at high def? And people are like, bro, I don't have a machine at home. Dude, in the end, what it comes down to is storytelling. The reason you're going to remember BLAWKO and not some other 3D character that you saw on the internet is because BLAWKO told you a story. He told you a very compelling, very, very funny story. And now you want to talk about BLAWKO. You want to watch more of his videos. You want to tell your friends about BLAWKO, bro. That's what it's all about, right? It doesn't matter how technical you get. Of course, there is a place for that, right? Um, there's definitely a place for that. It's not useless, but most people don't realize how important story is, how important storytelling is. Even if you have bad setup, you have bad camera, bad audio, people will listen to you if you're telling a good story, right? So keep that in mind. BLAWKO, bro. BLAWKO. So let's jump back. Let's jump back into this. How did we reach here, dude? What were we talking about and how did we reach here? How did we reach BLAWKO? Bro, very likely. Very likely. Storytelling is supremacy, bro. Um damn. BLAWKO OP. Dude, killer, dude. Think about this. BLAWKO is a motherfucking Salvador Dali of virtual influencers. What do I mean by that? Why is BLAWKO Dali? BLAWKO is Dali because, dude, Dali has a very, very distinctive, unique style. Very distinctive, very unique style. Let me give you all a mental image you can look at. A visual that you can look at. Salvador Dali art. People always seem to forget this. They're like, yo, what's the value of my art? Right? What's the value of my ideas? Dude, Salvador Dali was a vibe, bro. Nobody else did shit like this. Even back then, even back now. What is happening here, dude? The point is, this tells a fucking story, bro. You cannot ignore this, right? You cannot ignore this, whether it's on your feed or whether it's a huge 6x6, this thing on a wall. Imagine seeing this on a wall, dude. So, my point that I was making is if Salvador Dali did not exist, it's not that somebody else would have made this, right? Keep that in mind. If Salvador Dali did not exist, this literally would not exist and nobody would make it and we would not have this in our lives. We would live in a universe where this did not exist, right? So sometimes it is really that one person who brings that thing from wherever ideas live. It is sometimes just that one person who brings these ideas. And it's not that if you don't do it, somebody else will. Nobody might. So as an artist, it is your responsibility to bring your art to the world. Because if you don't, nobody else will. The reason I say BLAWKO is the Salvador Dali of virtual influencers. You can quote me on that, bro. Is because if BLAWKO did not exist, literally that entire style that we just saw would not exist, right? It's not, somebody else would do virtual influencers for sure, right? There'll be tons of virtual influencers in the future. And you know what virtual influencers are called? Today we call them virtual influencers. Back then they were just called characters. Nobody said Donald Duck was virtual, right? Of course, Donald Duck is virtual, but it doesn't matter whether he's real or virtual. It matters what he's doing. It matters the story and the connection you have with Donald Duck. BLAWKO is a Salvador Dali because if he did not exist, or, you know, if nobody made this, dude, this literally nobody else in the world can make this. It's only BLAWKO. And of course, I know there's a person or there's a team of people behind BLAWKO, but hey, dude, that doesn't matter. So most people get stuck up on this point where they're like, hey, is it real? Is it fake? It does not matter, dude. In the future, as more people on the internet become virtual, right? Not virtual, let me say pseudonymous, where you don't know their real world identity. We will reach a point where it will stop mattering. It'll stop mattering whether it's a real person or a fake person. As long as that person can keep you engaged, give you some value, it won't matter. So that's the interesting thing about virtual influencers. Bro, Dali is killer, okay? Let's talk about this, bro. As good of a time as any. Thank you, Studio 41 Podcasts. Air India, yes, that Air India, commissioned Dali to make a bunch of art. Some of the It was a bunch of pieces, okay, including an ashtray and a lot of paintings. A lot of those paintings were taken by officials of Air India into their houses and lost. Bro, imagine that some Air India official said, okay, chalo ghar le jate hain isko, bro, painting ko achhi lag rahi hai. And now it's lost. It's worth millions, probably hundreds of millions of dollars, right? That's the fucking NFT right there, right? Salvador Dali's time will never come back. He is gone. However, every single artwork that he has done now has that value because there will never be another like him. So Salvador Dali, Air India, fascinating fucking story, bro. The first time I heard it, I was like, I cannot believe this. Cannot believe this. Why Air India gifted Salvador Dali an elephant? You guys see this weird shit? That's the fucking ashtray. So here's the scene, okay? I'm not going to just exactly read this, but let me tell you the story. Today we look at airplanes and flying almost like a bus. It's like it'll get us from point A to point B. There's not that much different in terms of experience. But you remember when Kingfisher came out? That was a big moment because the experience was so different, right? They had done amazing experience design. You would get this pouch with the earphones and shit, right? And you would take that home and now you have a piece of it. In the same way that Apple gives you Apple boxes and your stickers inside it, whatever. Back then, flying was a luxury thing. So it was like the user experience or customer experience design of flying. People were innovating, bro. They were innovating. So check this out, dude. Back then, this was the ashtray, bro. Imagine you are, of course, it was really expensive to fly, but you are flying Air India. You're smoking a cig, bro. How many over thousands and thousands of feet in the air, ashing into a Salvador Dali ashtray? Yo, what the fuck? Okay. So, and in payment, check out the snake here. Really cool. In payment, Dali said, give me an elephant, bro. Why? I wish to keep him in my olive grove and watch the patterns of shadows the moonlight makes through the twigs on his back. That is insane, dude. This just makes you think, okay? As artists, why do we always have to get money for our work, right? Why don't we just do stuff for kind if we can afford it? Flew a 2-year-old elephant from Bangalore to Geneva. Transported by truck. It's crazy, dude. This dude, it was literally, he was the main character. Yo, I'll just say that. Dali was the main character. Everybody else was the NPC. He was the one playing the game. The simulation was, back then at least, it was him, bro. He was the main playable character. Insane, dude. Too insane. So, folks, with that, let's take a short bhel break. We will take a short bhel break. I'm gonna pick up something to eat, and then we'll get back to this. Let me actually share with you an NFT that I got recently. This is an NFT I received from Ibadat. So thank you, Ibadat, for sending me this NFT. If any of you are artists and you would like to send me a free NFT, right? You might be wondering why would I do that? Let me show you a little bit of sneak peek, right? A little to get your curiosity going before we jump into this bhel break. Earlier today, I tweeted, here's my address, send me a free NFT. And let me quickly show you that. I think this was the one. I said, here's my address, abnox.eth, send me a free NFT. I'm also open to trades. Ishank, fellow bruh, replied, if you're in the mood for sending me an NFT, here's my address. And I just sent him an NFT. I just sent him one. Right, let me quickly show you this. And Harsh then sent me an NFT. So we'll talk about those. It actually is related to the earlier conversation that we were having. But before that, it's time for a bhel break. Right, I'm going to show you the NFT Ibadat sent me. And then we'll show you these two NFTs that I gave one away for free and I got one for free. See you in a minute or so. Yo, hello, welcome back. Dude, no BL break today, but this is an equally interesting break. This is we're gonna have a bit of a Bhujiya break, bros. Hmm. Welcome back. What you just saw, let me quickly show you. What you just saw is a piece called Premium Bro. Premium Bro is a piece by Ibadat. Ibadat minted this NFT and very graciously sent it to my wallet. So now I am the owner of this NFT called Premium Bro. I will quickly show you what it looks like on OpenSea. Meanwhile, oh man, let's open a new one. Meanwhile, just before this break, I was talking about how we got into Lil Miquela, by the way, was this popular Japanese biker turns out to be a 50-year-old man using Face App, right? Nobody, dude, you look at this and obviously you're not thinking that person is fake. And that is so crazy because, yo, in the end, does it even matter? Does it matter? Right? And Balaji made a comment on this, which is he said, today's offline identities are self reported, yet valuable for online status games. Tomorrow they'll all be deep faked. You'll be able to mimic the accent, language, appearance of anyone via AI. Once that is abundant, identity is no longer scarce. So signaling shifts to crypto. Boom, bro. What a boom. That's so crazy. That's a dude, even I haven't fully wrapped my head around what Balaji is trying to say. But I'm gonna think more about this, dude. It is a thread though, so maybe let's just quickly go through this. Put it another way, no one will believe your the only way you can literally prove your identity might be via proof of ownership on NFT provenance, right? Interesting, bro. Blockchain and AI will end identity politics and cancel culture. I see it. I mean, I understand what he's talking about. So very interesting. Maybe we'll talk about this in a future video, but that's how we started talking about Lil Miquela. let me quickly go to my profile and let me show you Premium Bro, the NFT that you all just saw on the Bhujiya Break. There's a few I want to show you. Number one is Premium Bro. Right, this is by Ibadat. Any of you, of course, I'll drop a little NFT gyan. What this basically means is you can verify that I own it. Right? Before it was like, yo, if everybody has the MP4 of this file, who really owns the MP4? Which is the original MP4? You don't know. Man, what the hell is happening? But with this, you can actually prove it because now it's on the blockchain and now I have control over, I can send this to someone else. I can burn it, I can destroy it, or I can put it for sale and somebody else can buy it. And now there will be secondary sales. So, it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. The other interesting thing that happened today that I just spoke about was Ishank. Ishank won a free NFT. I sent him this by CompuSophie. CompuSophie is a community, right? All verified CompuSophie owners have access to a private Discord, right? I sent him one of this. The price, of course, is going up. Let's look at the chart here. 0.055, right? You can see this graph of the price, how many sold on a particular day. You can also see who the owners are. You can see what offers are being made for it, right? So for example, I own some, so I can actually accept offers. So it's an open marketplace and I can also buy if I want to buy more of these. So people usually think of NFTs as one of one pieces, but keep in mind that NFTs can be multiple. So this, for example, there's 10,000 in total. Phi is going to be a currency, right? The way CompuSophie is not just one person. It's a vibe. It's a team. It's a community. They are going to be using Phi as an alternative currency to bid on their artwork. So now only the community can bid on it. To bid on it, you need to own Phi, so it becomes like a currency. And every time a sale is made, they burn the Phi, right? So the 10,000 supply keeps going down. So the owners of Phi are now incentivized to hold it. And of course, they can sell some or all of their ownership in the future because now this value is going to keep going up. There is a utility to it, which is you're going to use this to bid for CompuSophie pieces. So anyway, Ishank, congratulations on that one. Here you go. You are now on the blockchain. This transfer that we just had is now recorded here forever. But the one that I received a free NFT today from our booster, big supporter, crypto OG, Harsh. Harsh sent me this, right? And what this is crazy. This is Lil Miquela, Brud's first NFT drop. So let me open this up for you. Let's play it.
I'm Miquela. I'm a robot. I really think we can find common ground, you humans and I. Don't forget to recharge your hearts. I'm Miquela.
That is so cool.
Humans and I.
One Easter egg that I missed out actually when I watched this, and Harsh pointed this out to me, is if you look at this statue, there is a seed phrase on that statue. Meadow cycle version trick, find security deer 100. Yo, I hope there's nothing in that because I should have checked before revealing. But Harsh says basically there was some money in this. This is a wallet, and of course other people got to it before, so I think it's been cleaned out. But that's so crazy, right? We think of NFTs as we'll list it and it's chill. But dude, what you're doing is you're creating a game. You're creating this online game where now these sellers, you have your other artists, you have these collectors, and they're looking at this and being like, yo, what's happening? Right. So this project is called Venus 2v2. I have to do my research on it, right? Harshit just sent me, he told me the story about this. I'm going to dive into a little deeper into this, try to join the Discord and the communities if possible. But that is super interesting. People are like, you have the MP4. Dude, the thing is, right? बहुत सिंपल सी बात है. बहुत सिंपल सी ये बात है. Everybody can have the MP4. Welcome back. People are like, how do you manage to get Bhujiya in Copenhagen? Pradeep, I have my dealers, bro. I have my dealers. I have my dealers back in India who are sending me this stuff. Yeah. Definitely lag. I don't know, bro. I don't know what it's because of. Oh, bro, it's because of Chrome. So very interestingly, I don't know if you all can still hear me, but Chrome is making my computer crash now because when I opened that... Okay, we're back. So I was explaining the MP4 thing, right? Which is what's the point of owning a piece? Everybody can own the NFT. And the thing is, it should be everybody should own the NFT, right? Why should only you own it? It should belong to everybody, right? However, the concept of NFTs is now we can have ownership. We can have something called provenance, right? Look that word up. It's already a thing in the art world. We now have the technology to make it digital. But what it means is even though anybody can own it, only one will be ownership. Let me give you an IPL example. I love using IPL examples for NFTs. Let's say there was a big match moment, right? Let's say Yuvraj's 6 sixes, that as a moment. Now, of course, there's a video of it that exists. A lot of people recorded with their phones or whatever. The people who recorded with their phone, it's special to them. Why? Because only one of those exists. However, they can't sell that if they wanted to. Right? Today they can, but they couldn't back then. Now think about that moment on Twitter. Everybody is tweeting and they're sharing that video where Yuvraj hit 6 sixes. Will everybody get 1,000 retweets or 100 likes or whatever? No. Who will get the most? It'll be the official IPL account. If the IPL account shares that video, that'll get the most retweets. Why? Because there's that proof of authenticity. It's that this is the main official announcement, the first time IPL tweeted about this event. Right? That will get a lot of retweets. And the secondary ones will also get retweets. But obviously that's the original and there'll only be one of those. Now that's an example for Twitter. But other than that, imagine if they took that and they made it a virtual card and they said there's going to be 3 of these and ownership is recorded on the blockchain. So now you have provenance. You can sell this. You can see, is this original? You can see its authenticity. Right? So you now have a digital certificate almost for a moment. So this is a chill stream. However, there's no music playing right now. So let's get some music here. Let's talk about some chats and then we'll wrap up for today. 100% bro, Aryan. I think the scene is that artists today are thinking of it as videos or pictures or 3D or GIFs. Rather than that, artists should think about the experience, right? Which is, can you create this fun or engaging or mysterious experience around it? You guys remember Cicada? This thing from back in the day. It was this online treasure hunt kind of thing. You could totally do that today, right? You can create these multimedia, multi-dimensional, multi-channel games. So that's super interesting. Yeah, bro. This is what provenance is basically, to have that certificate, right? To have that authenticity that you can prove. And we can do that with digital things now. Before we couldn't. One MP3 was one MP3, right? You and I, If I share an MP3 with 10 people, how do I know who has the original MP3? It wasn't even a question, bro. It doesn't even exist back then. But now we can do that. And that opens a whole new category, right? I will talk about one more thing here, which I thought was very related. Fuck, bro. Why the hell is this showing my email? Damn, bro. I guess I can't screen share for the rest of the stream. I made this tweet just earlier today where we talked about the fact that, hey, a lot of people say Bitcoin is a bubble. They say crypto is a bubble, right? And of course they're saying all this, but what exactly does it mean to be a bubble? Can we really trust, that when I say bubble and you say bubble, we're talking about the same thing? Or are we just using bubble as the generic term to describe something that we don't understand? Let's talk about that. I'm going to quickly set up my screen share once more, and then we'll jump into this. Chrome. This was the tweet, right? Literally, there was a time when people said, why do we need websites? Can you imagine that? People said, why do we need websites? We've got pamphlets, bro. Remember back in the day in your mailbox, you would find these pamphlets, right? Similarly, people have said a lot of this kind of shit. They're like, dude, why do we need contact books? We have yellow pages. Right? There's some version of that keeps playing out. And the thing is, dude, back then, people thought websites were weird because they're like, dude, why do we need this? Right? Today, people are saying, why do we need provenance? Why do we need ownership of an MP3, ownership of a video? Why do we need that? And people are saying, bro, it sucks. It's a scam. It's not needed. It's somebody's... People are reacting because they don't understand what it is, and it makes them feel frustrated, which is a totally normal human emotion. However, understand this, the future is unpredictable. Right? Today, websites seem obvious only because, dude, we can't imagine a world without websites. Literally, we cannot imagine a world without websites. Websites are here to stay. Similarly, in the long term, these winners are going to be made, which is the blockchain or the technology or the landscape of 2025 might look very different from the landscape of today. But it'll seem obvious once we reach there. We like, it was so obvious. But keep in mind that obviousness, there's always a time when it wasn't obvious. And it's a handful of people compared to the total population of the world who are literally changing the future for everybody else. Same with smartphones, dude. Same with like Geo. Now that there's internet, right? What are people going to do with that time? It's not that there's a fixed number of ways to use that time, right? Geo in India has been a big revolution. And now there will be new ways of using that data that will be invented for people to use. Now that they have Geo, they get bored with everything that they can do, watching videos, and that's what leads to disruption, right? Stagnation then leads to disruption. But yeah, bro, this is what I will say. I am on BitCloud, bro. Check it out. I'm already there, bro. Okay. I've been talking about it, but not so much. I'm slowly getting into it. Good point, bro. Astro Boy, very good point. Right? The ownership papers. Here's the thing. A lot of TV shows and movies have already had NFTs in them. They've already featured NFTs as part of these shows. However, it doesn't occur to us what the background is. It doesn't occur to us that in Ready Player One, there's an NFT that's happening in the background, right? Because technology usually is these layers. Eventually, when you're using a smartphone, you don't have to think about what the processor is, what bits are being sent, right? You're just zoomed out in abstraction. So, dude, there's a ton of shows that have used NFTs already as a concept. I was rewatching some show just to see if I could catch any NFTs, and I found so many, dude. I'll try to share some of those. Black Mirror, of course, season 3. A lot of examples of NFTs in that show. It's just that you need to have the eyes to see it. But there are a ton of NFTs in Black Mirror, right? The concept of NFT, they don't call it that, but you will notice it. With that, we're in the final 5 minutes of our stream, right? This is a Sunday stream. I said it will be chill. It was a little bit more. We covered a lot of things. That's one thing most people don't realize yet. What happened to my timer? Okay, let's restart this timer. People think crypto is just cryptocurrencies. The point is, when we've had these kind of cycles in the past of these price increases, back in the day, there was only one reason for it, and usually it was the currency or the trading aspect of it. Let's call it trading rather than currency. Trading was one use case, and most of the bull markets of the past have been because of trading. However, now we have more use cases. So in the same way that trading is a representation of the stock market, you now have DeFi protocols, right? You have DeFi protocols where you can actually get a loan on the blockchain without any humans involved. You're literally taking a loan from a smart contract, and they're doing it based on the assets that you have. That is crazy, right? Because what it represents, what smart contracts represent, is a piece of code that can now hold money, that can now do transactions. Imagine this in the past, right? Let's take a piece of code. Let's take the Google PageRank. Google PageRank doesn't exist without Google, right? That company needs to exist for PageRank to exist. However, with smart contracts, these pieces of code can now run forever without human intervention. So what we're doing is we're creating these entities. Anyways, bro, lag to ho hi raha hai, but I think we are very close to the end of our stream. It'll be back in a sec. Okay, no worries. I'm just gonna read the chats in the meanwhile. So what I was saying was, trading was the main thing that led to these bull markets in the past. Now you have DeFi, which is DeFi is a replacement for traditional finance. So loans, insurance, a ton of use cases. Initially it starts at let's replicate this real world use case, but then we start coming up with these new ones, right? Smart contracts are literally code, or you can think of them as companies that can run without any humans. They're autonomous. Similarly, NFTs now is another use case. With NFTs, you can have ownership, you can have community, you can have governance, right? And that's what BitClout represents are social tokens, right? You can buy somebody's token and it's tied to their clout. What if it could also be tied to the revenue they make? What if it's tied to how well the YouTube channel performs, right? What if there was a token for this YouTube channel and you could buy some right now, taking a bet on the future, and I could use some of that money to, let's say, improve these streams, to do more marketing, hire a team, right? You will be able to buy almost like equity ownership, right? So you'll see that with NFTs. We will see that more with social tokens like BitClout, right? Social tokens aren't that big of a thing today compared to DeFi and NFTs, but we will see that. And beyond social tokens, then we have DAOs, right? DAO would be in the same way that now I might be butchering the definition, but a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. So it's similar to a smart contract, but now you can also have people involved in this. You can say, this is the equity, this is the vesting schedule, this is how the voting happens. Voting is based on how much tokens you own. You can set up these systems. So definitely check that out, dude. If you're interested more in the fintech side of things, right? Understand this, crypto is not just one thing. It's a bunch of things together, right? You might be interested in the trading side of things, right? I'm not so much into trading, but you will find channels on YouTube which are just dedicated to trading, communities that are just dedicated to trading. You will also find just art. If you're interested in the art side of things, right? Such as this stream here. But if you're interested in the fintech side of things, I would suggest looking up into DeFi. There's a ton of DeFi companies, and DeFi is going to be a big part of the future, right? I would start with the DeFi Pulse token, right? That's a DPI. It's an index of DeFi projects. But I would also check out Uniswap. Uniswap is one of the amazing things in this place. So with that, we have a minute to go, right? A lot of people, you might have stream issues, refresh, right? We do have laggy streams every once in a while. क्या कर सकते हैं bro? क्या कर सकते हैं? So with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play out a I don't know what happened. I don't know kya ho raha hai. But anyways, thank you all for watching. This has been great. Another thing to think about in the last few seconds is the point is these different types of projects, it's also a way to diversify. So if you're into crypto, you can actually use these different types of categories to diversify your crypto portfolio, right? So with that, I will see you later, tomorrow's stream. Bye-bye.